If you're looking to buy or sell any FIFA 23 Ultimate Team coins, you can use u4gm.com as a reliable place to do so, and using code ELYTE, ELYYT, will get you 5% off your order. Now, don't just go out and start buying everything that you've wanted to put into your squad, because if you do that, you're still probably going to lose a ton of coins because Team of the Year is just around the corner. But there is a lot of SBC fodder that people maybe just aren't taking advantage of yet that is obviously going to go up during Team of the Year, or possibly even before that, because all EA are throwing at us is squad building challenge after squad building challenge after coin sync after coin sync. They want you to spend your coins, all of the cards in your club, and just drain the squads, drain the clubs, give you guys no resources as we go into Team of the Year. And to be honest, it's working. It's working on me. I've been going out and trying to save as many packs as possible for Team of the Year. So that goal itself is putting me a little bit behind, because now we are close to 200 packs, and I haven't even done our 80 plus upgrades yet. I haven't done our Winter League upgrades quite yet, which I am going to grind through those here in the coming days, and I think I'll save the 80 plus for Team of the Year. And let me go ahead and show you guys exactly which squad building challenges I'm talking about. We've got the Winter League upgrades here, which I'm going to do 5 of each because there are extra rewards in objectives. So if you do these squad building challenges, you can see you do get these untradeable packs in return. You get the Jumbo Gold pack. That one's tradable, actually. Then you get an untradeable Prime Electrum, an untradeable Small Rare Gold, which is half of a 50k, and then you get half of a 45k, that one actually being tradable, so half of them tradable, half of them not. But the overall reward, of course, you are going to get yourself a 45k pack untradeable, but in objectives there are more rewards for the first 5 times you do each of them. So I'm going to be doing those. But as you guys can see here, we've gotten another coin sync, a 100 players upgrade, which I'm going to go out and do as well. And because of squad building challenges like these, I have 0, and I mean 0 82 rated cards in my club, 0 83 rated cards in my club, 0 84 rated cards in my club, 0 85 rated cards in my club. I'm dry. I'm out. I've been throwing them into SBCs throughout the last week to save up these packs. And of course, my goal to save these packs for Team of the Year is also what's keeping me back. But here's the thing. Most people are not going to be opening their packs on day 1 of Team of the Year. They're just not. They're going to save for when the whole team is in packs. They're going to save their packs for when the 12th man is dropped, or whenever these Team of the Year icons that we talked about 2 videos ago are going to go in 2 packs. And so with that, most people are going to be saving their packs, and they're still not going to have a lot of resources in their club. So there's not a ton of resources. A lot of people have run out of cards just like I have, and that means they're turning to the market to do the squad building challenges currently, and they're definitely going to turn to the market as we get closer to Team of the Year. Now here's the deal. We are going to see an influx of supply on day number 1 of Team of the Year, because no matter what happens, whether there are going to be people saving packs, the first day of Team of the Year, you're still going to see at least big content creators start opening packs just for content, and that's going to cause a little bit of supply hitting the market, because people will follow suit. Not necessarily just because Bateson and Castro and Danny Aarons and all of them are starting to open their packs because they have enough resources and coins and FIFA points to open for the entire week. That's going to cause a little bit of hype around it, a little bit of desire to open some packs during the promo, and that'll cause a little bit of supply. But I think overall, it's not going to crash the fodder market, because EA want fodder to be expensive. And the reason is because if they make fodder a little bit higher in price, that means that opening packs is more likely to give people who open FIFA point packs a better return. If they're packing 83s and 84s, but 84s are only going for 1.5k and 83s are going for discard and 85s are going for 6,000 coins, well, Everybody's going to say pack weight is terrible. These packs stink, don't open any FIFA points. But even if they're not packing Team of the Years, if they're getting 85 rated cards, and then those 85 rated cards are useful into an SBC, and on top of that, if they're tradable, they can sell them for a lot of coins, people are going to be more happy and more likely to buy FIFA points. So you got to take all of EA's desires. What do they have in mind? What is their goal? And we use it to our advantage. So here's the deal. 83s I wouldn't buy right now at 1.2. We're seeing them up in price because of this new SBC. 85s are still a little bit inflated, but right now 86s have come back down a little bit. They're looking good. I think buying them at maybe less than 13K, try to get as many as you can there. That's a pretty solid investment because we saw 85s were over 14K just a few days ago. They were over 14K as 85. So 86s definitely have a lot of room to go up. Looking at 87s, they are about 2K more than what I would want to pay for them, but 88s look good. So 86s and 88s, both kind of on the lower end of their price. So if you can start getting snipes on those or open bids, that is the price range that I like. 89s, not bad either. The thing about 89s that differs from 90 and 91 is just the fact that there is more supply. There's more cards that are 89 rated. So many more cards that are 89 rated than 90 and 91. So we've seen 90 and 91s go up a little bit, but here's the thing. We are looking at some inform cards like Harry Kane in the current team of the week that is basically the same price as Neuer's gold card or Courtois' gold card. And Neuer and Courtois are not this expensive because they're that good in game or they're that desirable for people's squads. No, it's because they're 90 rated and they're needed for SBCs like Zidane, which came out last week and pushed up some of these prices. But we're probably going to see more icon SBCs. We're going to see more really big SBCs that are just going to keep the overall fodder market up because EA don't want the fodder market to go down. They do not want that to go down. That would be the worst thing for them if they let that crash before or right at the beginning of Team of the Year, because then it's going to make it so much easier for everybody to get those resources and not have to buy FIFA points to get them. So they don't want the fodder market to crash, and so I'm not expecting a huge crash on some of these higher rated fodder cards unless it's just for a few hours on day one of Team of the Year, which means that those are the cards that I think we should buy now. However, the cards we think we should stay away from, we can take a look maybe at some of them in the FUTBIN tracker. So if you take a look at some of the cards that have dropped the most in the last 24 hours, of course, we're going to see a lot of these as FUT Centurions. So we've got Azpilicueta, who's down about 40%. Marco Reus down 26%. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, a card that has actually rebounded after his really big panic selling over the last 12 hours. He's at 3.3 mil, but has dropped about 900,000 coins. And he got as low as less than 3 million coins last night. And he's probably going to get down there again at some point in the next 48 hours, most likely. It's a card that is very good, very desirable. But here's the deal. We're getting close to Team of the Year, and we're going to have a big reason to panic very, very soon. And I think a lot of people just haven't seen the Team of the Year hype yet. And once that kind of becomes mainstream, we're going to see a huge crash on pretty much the entire meta market, even if those cards are going to rebound back up. And I think a lot of cards that we could focus on might do so. Probably a lot of the cards that are going to get into Team of the Year, because you look at Mbappe, you look at Messi, you look at possibly some of the defender cards, maybe a Van Dijk special card, possibly a Benzema Winter Wild card, and maybe Kevin De Bruyne. I believe he has a really high rated, maybe it was a Winter Wild card as well. So all of those cards, for example, if we head over to the main page of FUTBIN, if we take a look at some of these, we know that they are going to be rebounding after Team of the Year drops. So it might come towards the end of the week if they're in the promo. It might be at the beginning of the week if they're not in the promo. Like if Karim Benzema doesn't end up getting into Team of the Year, then I could see this winter wild card probably drop before Team of the Year, but once it's revealed that he's not going to be in it, he probably rebounds back up because a lot of people will have sold that card in anticipation for him to go down because of that Team of the Year. But the ultimate truth about it is all of these cards that are replaced by these Team of the Years aren't actually going to stay down in price forever because there's so many people that are selling off their current Mbappe cards or their current Messi cards. And then once they see that the Team of the Year Mbappe is so much more expensive than they anticipated, these cards are going to rebound. So this card, maybe 4.2 million coins right now, maybe it gets as low as 3.5 million in the Team of the Year hype. Maybe lower, maybe a little higher. We can't really tell what the bottom is going to be. We just know it's going to go down a little bit farther. But once it gets down there, people are going to panic. They're going to get rid of that card. And then they're going to see the Team of the Year is going to be 10 million coins or something like that. And they're going to be like, oh, well, I can't afford that. And they're going to go right back to the other cards that they had beforehand. And they're not going to be able to afford these Team of the Year cards tradable. So it's just not an option. So a lot of these cards that are crashing right now are just going to rebound back up, especially those ones that are in Team of the Year. We'll take a look at one more example for good measure. Lionel Messi, maybe a little bit more affordable to most people. 4 million coins on Mbappe is still quite a bit of coinage. Less than 1 million coins here for Messi. If we take a look at what he was, 1.6 million before he got re-released into packs, and then still 1.1 million after he was in packs for a week again. But as we get closer and closer to Team of the Year, that number continues to get lower. And so these kind of cards are going to rebound after their next drop. So be ready to buy, be ready to pull the trigger on those cards, but just know it might not be quite yet on those. I would stay more towards SBC fodder in the meantime. Speaking of which, we've got one more market of SBC fodder that I think we can talk about just a little bit. And it's going to be Team of the Week cards. Now, here's the deal. The Team of the Week that is in packs during Team of the Year, there is inevitably going to be one. Those cards are going to be packed a ridiculous amount. And those are going to be the cheapest cards on the market for those ratings. But when we see which Team of the Week it's going to be and what their ratings are, there's always going to be a rating that's missing. Maybe it'll be 83, maybe it'll be 84, 85, 86, 87. I'm not exactly sure. But whatever rating is missing from that Team of the Week, once we figure that out on that certain Wednesday of next week, I guess it is. So once we figure that out on Wednesday, which rating is missing from that Team of the Week that's not going to be in the fodder, we can invest in some of the other Team of the Week cards that have already been released at that rating. So if there's no 87 rated cards that drop as an inform during Team of the Year, then we might go out and buy some Sorloth or some Danilo or some Acuna. Maybe there's no 88 rated inform, and there hasn't been a ton of those at all. Maybe we go buy a couple Parejo. And same thing for 86, 85, 84. The lower you get, the more common they are. So we just find that rating that's missing. Most likely there will be one, maybe two, and we can invest in inform cards of that rating because they're not going to have any competition from the Team of the Week, okay? So that is why that is a decent idea, and obviously informs are going to be needed for squad building challenges. They've been adding more and more informs needed for SBCs in the past 3-4 weeks. Ever since the beginning of winter wild cards and the end of the World Cup, you've needed a Team of the Week card for an SBC like every couple of days. And with this 100 players upgrade, it's no different because you need one actually for the I believe for the 84 rated squad, although I don't think it shows me right here. Maybe it'll show us in here. Yeah, so you need an inform, and as you guys can see here, they used an 87 in this squad right here. So you never know which SBC is going to drop that needs an inform, especially if it's a higher rated SBC, then higher rated informs will be more desirable. And if you go with a rating that doesn't have any competition of all the supply that's going to be coming in during Team of the Year, then you're more likely to make some profit. The Team of the Year pack project is coming along nicely so far. We are up to 7.3 million coins. In fact, I have a lot of packs about to come in, including another one of those Centurions pack, which is going to add another 80 rare gold cards to our total rare gold total, which will send us over 1,000 easily. I've got 2 ultimate packs coming in from FUT Champs, objectives and rewards, along with some other packs there. So we'll be over 8 million by tomorrow, and hopefully over 10 million by Friday when Team of the Year drops, which is the ultimate goal, to be over 10 million by then. And I think we are definitely on track. And when you consider that we haven't done all those upgrades yet, we haven't done all those 80 plus upgrades yet, it's definitely in the it's definitely in range. It's definitely in range. We can hit 10 million coins worth of packs for that pack opening, which I'm very excited for. But the reason I bring this up again is because I think it might be good for us to open a couple of these packs beforehand, because as I mentioned earlier, we know EA are trying to drain our clubs, and they've been successful for me because while I've been doing SBCs to get as many packs as I possibly can, I have not been replenishing the club whatsoever. Every single pack has been saved. So I've got to think, which are the packs that are going to not really kill our chance to get a Team of the Year, but still give us a good chance of getting, 82, 83, 84, 85 rated cards. I'm not looking for a ton of high rated fodder. I don't need that much, but I do need some sort of replenishing towards the club. And I was thinking about that, and I think that the best way to go about this is to open up the Electrum packs. And hear me out. The Electrum packs will help us a little bit more because they also give us silver cards. And with those silver cards, we can go out and do 80 plus upgrades with silver cards. You don't actually need gold cards to do these, and you can do it 100 times, and the great thing about it is that it expires in 83 days, so you don't have to worry about the expiration date. We can do them throughout Team of the Year as well. So we can use the silver cards from the Electrum packs to do the 80 plus upgrade, but on top of that, we can save those gold cards to do whatever SBCs we need to do throughout the next week and a half, and that way we're not spending a ton of coins going out and buying SBC fodder off the market, because at this point right now I'm contributing to the rise of SBC fodder. I've bought quite a few 83 rated cards over the past few days, and I've tried to stay away. Haven't bought any 85s, haven't bought more than a couple of 84s, but I have bought a lot of 83s off the market, and even though they are decently close to discard at 1,000 coins, it's still keeping that fodder up, and it's not helping me because we've traded all of these coins and saved all of these coins to get Team of the Year cards and to capitalize on Team of the Year as much as possible and make our club absolutely stacked during Team of the Year. And it's not going to help if I'm spending all my coins right now. So I think that is a good method that I'm going to go with throughout the next couple of days and the next couple of Twitch streams that we do. Link down below. And by the way, if you've made it this far in the video, go ahead and type Team of the Year hype in the comments below, TOTY hype, and I'll make sure to drop a heart on your comment. I appreciate you guys making it this far in the videos. It really helps out the channel, and I'm glad you guys are at least, enjoying the videos enough to make it this far in the video. And that just kind of shows me, okay, how many people am I keeping to the end of the videos? Am I losing you guys halfway through, or are a lot of you guys watching to the end? And that's why I kind of ask ask you guys to drop a comment like that, because it just, if I'm not getting a lot of comments, then maybe I think, okay, I got to make a different type of video, or I got to take a different strategy. So that's why it helps out so much. So if you've made it this far, just drop that Team of the Year hype in the comments below. And yeah, I know I've been fumbling over my words a lot in this video and all of that, but it's been a pretty tiring day. It's actually about 4:02 a.m. and I'm just getting done recording the video, and I've got to edit the video, upload the video, and then I got to go coach at 8 a.m. So not much sleep for me tonight, probably none. So if we can get a drop a like on the video, that would be absolutely amazing. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.